Hello, and welcome to the third segment on the business basics. So by now you should have your why. You should know your goal rank. You should have that highlighted starred in front of you every day. And you should know the basics on how to get paid. Okay, now let's talk about strategic placement. And we're also going to be talking about daily activities to help your paycheck grow. That's what today's segment is all about. So let's begin. In order to maximize your efforts, you can strategically place new members under existing members on your team. This will create what are called legs. Legs are basically little teams or communities underneath you. For ranks executive and above, you need legs to be eligible for each rank and also for the Rising Star bonus. To reach the ranks of executive and silver, you need to have two legs. Let's look at this graphic closer. In this graphic, the green circles are your personally enrolled. So if Kim and Jane are spending 100 PV, they will be the top of two different legs for you. In this example, you can see that Jane has enrolled Pat. You have now enrolled Sue and strategically placed Sue underneath Pat to help build that leg under Jane. There are a lot of different reasons you may want to utilize strategic placement. There are more in-depth lessons about this if you would like to get a Grow Workspace membership to see those in-depth lessons. But basically, it helps motivate that leg. It will help Jane to continue to stay on Essential Rewards. It'll motivate Pat as well. So it just kind of, and also creates like the sense of community and belonging. So if I had personally enrolled Kim and Jane, I would make sure that they're not best friends and put them on separate legs. I would want to put them together so that they're working together. That's really important. So I like to start off with having kind of like groups. So like family in one group, work friends in another, maybe church friends in a third, and you can have those small groups going. And as somebody enrolls, then you want to help them, continue to help them grow, and go from there. If you have more questions, feel free to reach out to me from the event, or you can, of course, talk to your enroller. Okay, so as soon as you sign up the very first person, you need to understand a little bit about strategic placement because you only have 30 days to move that member. And if you have to do some paperwork and get things done, it takes a little bit of time. So you want to make sure that you understand that as soon as you enroll your first member uh, for strategic placement purposes. Connect with your enroller and they'll help you and guide you through that. So it's no secret that people get started with businesses like this to make some money. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a little prosperity. Hello, we all need money to buy things. So it's important to make sure you focus on income producing activities and not just little tasks that keep you busy. So work smarter, not harder. Most people start their business while they are still working other jobs. Okay, which means time can be limited, or you might be a stay-at-home mom full-time, and this is on the side as well. You can easily dedicate 1 hour a day to help build your paycheck. So do that maybe by cutting down a TV time. Right now it's my kids' nap time. Okay, so you'll find that it is definitely well worth it in the long run. So believe it or not, when people buy, they're not just buying from Young Living, they're buying from you. So people know when people know you, like you, and trust you, they're excited to try what you have. The good news is your friends and your family, they already know, like, and trust you. So you won't need to spend too much time building that relationship for them to know what you have to offer. Use your dedicated hour to connect with those you know. Find out what areas they have needs in, and that could a little boost could help them. Think about what products they could use to help them in their lives and achieve their goals. So you would like to share the Pyramid Starter Kit with most of them because there's amazing products in that to help them get started on their own. You know how much this product has helped you, so don't be shy in sharing with the ones that you love. I know it can be a little strange at first, but you need to kind of realize you need to help the people that you love. And by sharing your success stories and just being honest with them and telling them what you've done, then they will have the opportunity to change their life as well. It is a huge responsibility, and if we dismiss it, then you are not allowing somebody's life to be the fullest that it can be. So sharing with those that you love is very, very important. Okay. Um, you know that this product has helped you, so don't be shy. There are many different ways to share with others. The point I want to drive home is there's not just one right way. Okay. There's not just one right way to do the business. There's not one right way to share. You do what feels comfortable for you. Okay. I'll then encourage you to step outside your comfort zone a little bit because there are some different ways to see what really is best for you and your audience. Sometimes we think one way is best when another perspective can help us shift and grow so much more. I have a really helpful PDF called the Income Producing Activities for Beginners, and we're going to be walking through that after this slide here. And then I will have it available for you to download in the event to print off and to keep for your records. That way you can reference it during your hour of business a day. So that sheet will give you different ways to explore how to share, how to maximize your time, and let's get into it. IPAs for beginners, so income producing activities. So starting conversations. There are simple ways to get started talking with people. Use your oils in public. Carry your starter kit oils. So if you've gone and you've gotten other oils outside the starter kit, those are great to use too. But it's really important to have the starter kit oils with you on hand. It's a great conversation starter. Use your oils around your friends. It's pretty much like part of life. You're going to use your oils because you like them, you use them, they work. And if they don't know that you're oiling, then, I mean, if somebody is like a closet oiler, you're not going to go like in the closet, go put your oils on and then come out for the day. Okay. Just use your oils and people will ask questions. If you have young living throughout your lifestyle, like if you live a young living lifestyle, it's natural to share that way. So whenever people come over, they'll see the products that your family uses, and it's just natural for them to ask about it and for you to have the opportunity to share. Put them in your bathroom, put a diffuser in your bathroom, put the hand soap in your bathroom, in your kitchen, kind of create a nice little spa in your bathroom and how do I get this? You can also share samples with friends. This is great for people that can't come over to your house that are not close by. You can mail them a sample. So I like to do the if I do this, will you do this? So I don't just send things without getting confirmation. So I'll say, if I send you a sample, would you try it for 5 days? If I send you a video, will you watch it and get back with me tomorrow? So I like to put a time constraint on it or amount of days so it's specific and reasonable. So kind of keep that in mind. Don't just throw everything out to everybody and hope something sticks. Okay, get more intentional with sharing. So you can host a class at your home or at a local venue. So these are the 5 steps to get started with hosting your own class. Schedule your event. So look at your dates. Get with your enroller about having an event. Make your guest list. Pick 2 alternative dates. That way when you're talking and inviting to people, then you can tell them, hey, I'm having this class on Thursday. And they say, oh, darn it, I just can't come. Oh, great. I also have a class on the Saturday. So it can kind of help pin down dates that work for multiple people. Send out invite. I typically like to do Facebook events, and I do a personal message before I add them to the event. Nobody likes to get added to an event without knowing what it is first, okay? I've been added to events and I just click and I leave it because I think that it's disrespectful for somebody to just assume that I want to, order Tupperware or whatever it is, okay? So message the people, say, hey, I thought of you when I created this event. I have really been enjoying using my Young Living products and I want to share them with you. Would you be interested in the invite to get more details? Okay, something like that. We're going to have a make and take after we learn about essential oils on an upcoming class. Would you like to know about it? Don't tell them what day it is at the beginning, just kind of leave it open and get a response, and either they're interested or they're not, okay? So that's my tip for that. And you can't always do it at a local place. It does take a little bit of the from the other people out of it. So a coffee shop or a restaurant or something like that would help. That's how you would host a class. If you want to share in other ways besides having a big get together, then these are some other ways that you can do that. Have a one-on-one. So you're meeting with somebody, say they couldn't make it to the event, or it's just more stressful with that many people. That's okay. Go have coffee with them, or go have a play date with with the kids, and then you can talk to them about the oils. Go set up a vendor event. Those are great ways to get connections with new people. And I have lots of tips for that. I recommend definitely giving out a sample. When they come up to your table, ask them, have you heard of Young Living? Or rephrase that, let me start over. Have you heard about essential oils? Okay. Have you tried Young Living? Well, I have, and then show them what you have for them to try. Make sure you get their contact information. Don't just pass out a business card because chances are they'll get too busy, they'll throw it in their car, and they'll forget. So you need to get their contact information and reach out to them after 3 days, after 10 days, and then after 30 days. Okay. And make sure you stay in touch with them. So share a short story on social media and online webinars. Those are other tools for you as well. Whenever you're sharing on social media, don't just post graphics from computers and share that. It's not personal. Remember, people are buying from you. They're not buying from Young Living. Okay, they want to know you and get to build a relationship with you and trust you. So you would like something that's more beneficial is posting a picture of the kit from your home or having a picture of your family using some of the products, okay? Not just graphics. Those don't really communicate to your audience correctly. Okay? And last thing we're going to go over today is, let me skip this over, some things that you can do every day for for broadening your social horizon. You can post or go live. Um, Whenever I post or go live, I try not to do too much at one time. I typically do one Young Living post for every 5 non-Young Living posts, so it's not Young Living, Young Living, Young Living, okay? Comment on 20 people's Facebook post. Send out 5 to 10 Facebook messages to friends. Comment on 20 Instagram posts on people that you don't know. Tag 5 to 10 friends and posts that remind you of them. And text 10 friends hello. Then you can try these weekly. It's always good based off of so many trainings that I have done is to have one weekly thing. Whether that's a one-on-one, a vendor event, a class, if you have one weekly thing, you will grow. You can schedule a lunch date or host an event. And then monthly, it's great to send out thinking of you cards. Schedule a lunch with a friend that you'd love for them to be a business builder on your team and connect with them. So those are the resources and tips that I have for you. Um, the more you can do things that show income producing activities, the more your check is going to grow. The more excited that you are about it and you use your time wisely, the faster you will be a success. So I hope that this helped you. And that is our training for today. And I would love to hear if you have taught a class before, or if you have not, I want you to look at your calendar and I want you to pick out 2 dates and I want you to put a star by them, get with your enroller, and see if those dates work to schedule 2 events. Okay? You can do it. All right. I will see you later for the next training.